How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here with another episode of The Originals, with episode 8 of Season 2. As I'm excited to get into this episode, it's going to be very, very tense. With the ending in mind from that last episode, Cammy has seemingly been taken by Esther, of course, with a kind of a crude message in regards to what happened to Ansel. So yeah, but not just that though. But Klaus and Elijah, they both have leverage with both Finn and Cole locked up, basically. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to come about with the events of this episode. But I am looking forward to it. So yeah, and season 2 has just been fantastic, absolutely epic. And it's great that it hasn't disappointed in any way with Esther and Finn emerging in the ending of season 1. I was kind of hoping, they've got to up the ante, surely, and they've done a really, really fantastic job so far. So, why don't we get into this episode? It is episode number 8 of season 2 of The Originals. Let's go.
Parents failed miserably at even the most basic of parental tasks. But we are not beholden to the past. They created
Rebecca!
us. Today, a new future.
Oh, is Rebecca going to get involved in this episode?
Your animosity
was to remove your limbs one by one until you comply.
See, at least you're concerns.
We've no desire to torture you, provided you vow to stand beside us as brothers.
Come on.
Make of the one who cursed us.
She was trying to make you mortal again, and you both refused her.
Because it's a choice.
It only proves how far you've fallen. But I expect Rebecca will have a different response to her proposal.
Oh shit, are we gonna get her say in the matter?
Unlike the two of you,
we're getting her more involved.
To her humanity.
Okay, that is not nightmare fuel.
I imagine it's only a matter of time.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I enjoy it.
He really lost it.
Anyone. I'll take care of Cole and Finn. Splendid. And in your hands, I assume they'll be dead by nightfall.
I will show restraint. Hope needs her father.
What she needs, what we need, are allies to help us defeat our mother. Finn and Cole must be turned to our side. Without their help,
I hope they don't turn to Michael.
I have waited months.
And they need to ditch Esther.
She gave them moonlight rings.
Well, those rings make you slaves.
No, they make us powerful. We were exiles before, but now we run the city. The vampires are scared of us, and no one, including me, is just gonna walk away from that because...
Set the damn meeting.
It's worth it. Who is your leader says?
I'm sorry. I had to go behind your back, and I hate lying to you. I really do. But believe me, this is for your own good. I gotta take care of some business. All right, stick with Josh. Everything's gonna be okay.
Bestie. See, you can trust Josh. Josh is a reasonable friend.
Elijah's off his bloody getting bullied by my brother.
Oh, I volunteered for this.
Did you?
Yeah, way I see it.
God.
You have it coming.
Oh, God.
First, you mess with Davina. Now, I hear you want to drag Rebecca into all this.
Oh, shit.
Not happening.
Oh, shit.
Both to Josh.
Probably not. But then I'd have to trust you, and I don't.
Rather trust
Klaus, I know exactly what I'm getting.
Yeah, rather trust Klaus than you. You're unhinged.
Fortitude, Marcellus. You disappoint me.
Nobody cares for your opinion. Klaus just wants to know what you're up to.
Pretty hot. Definitely worth the drama.
Look at these two. Besties.
Invite him over. Yeah, I want to meet him.
Free yourself. Side with me. And I will give you the life she never once offered. A chance to choose your own path.
Free will. No, it's not bad.
Brother.
See, he's giving choice. With Esther, no choice.
You want to
Shall we continue the pros and cons list?
Kept this from me?
Sense enemies from miles away. Now, to evolve,
Different abilities, different
you would
packs.
perform a ritual. A shaman would marry the alphas of each bloodline. And then the special abilities of each would be inherited.
Yeah, so they would get like
mystically,
sometimes
like everyone who
the
participated
best
in
of
the
both
ritual.
worlds. And
See,
yeah,
after a few. If the vows ain't honored, it doesn't work.
you have to be all in on this.
It's got to be a real marriage in every way for the rest of our lives.
You have to be actually husband and wife, not just
Are you up for
a
that?
title.
Hard about your decision because you are the one who's going to have to live with it.
Who do you want?
No pressure.
Who does your heart scream for the most?
Hey, what's that on your back?
What the shit has Esther done?
Hey, I was gonna go order some food. Do you like Thai?
Sure.
Great.
Now this works. This works.
At all, was it?
This is a powerful trio.
The confidence or whatever. Just remember that. I think you're pretty amazing.
Oh, nothing's bad is happening with these two. Nothing bad is happening with these two. Davina's just watching him in the corner somewhere, just
Or not. If I die, she'll just pop me into another body. Not that my family will care that much if the death was permanent.
See? This is... Esther wouldn't care, to be fair, if
You
you're
really
putting
are,
it like
Tom.
that.
What's it got to do with Davina?
You're afraid I'm gonna break her little heart. It's downright paternal of you, Marcel.
Easy.
Wow, that was...
Easy.
That, he was pushing
Let's get going a
buttons.
little longer.
Just you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me.
It's quite over.
That's it, though. It kind of ruins the shirt. Coffee stains and all of that.
If you were clean, no one would know what you are or what you've done.
Voice. Our mother gave away our beloved Freya.
Yeah.
Our sister died of plague.
Yeah, that's
Gave
what
her away.
you were told.
Think about it. And if anyone had tried to protect her, Dahlia would come and destroy us all.
That's it, though. He can plant these seeds in his head in an attempt to kind of get him to sway him on Esther's side. Because Esther wants that reunion. Hey! Has he been waiting all day?
Then she made an offer
Oh no!
to make us all mortal again.
Is Rebecca gonna consider
You
that?
see, sister, and I have to confess, Rebecca, this invitation, however cruel the delivery, had a certain kind of
Appetizing.
appeal.
Shit. Elijah's just caused some massacre, hasn't he? Jesus!
I'm not going anywhere, Klaus.
Whoa. Dee, today is not the day.
Actually, I think it is.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Looks like it's just you and me now.
I mean, her beef with Klaus is
scared.
intense.
Any magical rings to control when or how I change. You want the same? Then sit down, shut up, and listen.
Damn, Haley. Damn.
Such hubris. From one who bleeds so.
You couldn't even kill Michael when you had the chance. He was right about
Really?
you now.
Really?
You're weak.
Oh my! Whoa! Oh, that's what she was drinking, wasn't it? Oh shit!
They're a part of this ancient spell, and I don't know about you guys, but when I see ancient and spell in the same sentence,
yeah,
I think Esther. You all need help.
Like it or lump it, but Klaus is going to be very fundamental
that you think
against
me,
Esther.
I was ceremony has as much control over their wolf form as I do.
Oh.
Haley, what are you doing?
What needs to be done?
She wanted to see if Elijah was going to
This
respond.
isn't just about
No way.
uniting our... The choice is yours. Keep the rings and be somebody's bitch, or be part of the greatest pack that ever lived.
I know what I would choose, I'm just saying.
He means Esther prepared your body for someone to
That's no.
Likely.
No!
I mean, knowing Mother.
No!
Where's Vincent?
No way! Oh shit.
Why me?
She wasn't preparing you for herself, Cammy. She was preparing you for Rebecca.
Nah! No! Nah! No! 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 Absolutely fucking not!
We mustn't let the world ever hurt her.
You're right. We mustn't.
Yeah. Yeah, that was inevitable! That was inevitable, just...
How long's again, but Marcel's right. I do need the bastard.
Davina?
Look, there's a great enemy
This is
here.
asking a lot. But please.
Enemy of my enemy.
What did she do to me?
All you need to know is that I beat you. Again.
You relented. You need me, don't you? Did I really lose?
He will take any crumb to make sure that Davina doesn't have bragging
That
rights.
on you.
Oh,
Haley Marshall. Will you marry me?
ah! Yay!
The ring?
I low-key love these two. Sucks about Elijah, but it is what it is.
A mother cares for her children. A monster does not. Once you accept she is the latter, you'll stop expecting the former.
Oh, holy shit, what a line.
And despite what you might think, Cole, I did mourn you after your death. And I did attempt to avenge you. I would do nothing less because we are brothers.
That he did, didn't he?
Always and forever.
He was going ruthless on the Vampire Diaries when Cole died.
Marcel!
Bring it in.
No.
Oh no. Oh no!
Oh, don't worry, brother.
Old
Some
habits!
air holes. Small ones.
Where are we going?
To see our daughter.
Oh heck! Oh heck! Oh heck! Oh, yeah, I wonder how Hope's gonna feel in terms of having Jackson as, you know, father and yeah, the stepfather, should I say? Oh man. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm also so nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Now, especially after that plan for when it comes to obviously Esther putting putting Rebecca in Cammy's body. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oof. But this season has just absolutely been fantastic. Yeah. Aye. Obviously worrying stuff when it comes to Elijah, but yeah, it's just been absolutely fantastic so far. That really has a lot of hype coming for the next episode. We are approaching halfway terrain, I guess, so we are going to strike big and we're going to really, I guess, step it up a notch from what has been a really, really exciting and thrilling season already. And now things are just getting a bit more tantalizing. Klaus and Haley are going to see Hope. My heart. Camille is being prepared. Not for Esther, but for Rebecca. Although I don't think that's obviously going to happen. But I do that doesn't mean that Camille is not going to be taken over by someone. And it doesn't necessarily has to be Esther as well. I feel like Dahlia could potentially be... I mean, we know... Well, I say we know. We have a huge inkling that Dahlia is going to be a presence in this season of the Vampire Diaries. Not the Vampire Diaries, the original, should I say? Yeah, we have a feeling she's going to be a presence in the show. And she already has a presence in regards to, well, now Klaus knows about what happened with Freya and that, and yeah. But I mean, it was like the other episode was setting itself up for an open opportunity for Dahlia to come around. Same with Freya. I like I said, I'm still convinced that she's going to come into the fray at some point. So, ooh, what if Freya takes over? I don't know. It's either going to be Freya or Dahlia that will take over Camille. So yeah, because I do feel like Esther will potentially die halfway point. Because Dahlia is going to be the you know, oddly enough, the greater evil. Especially given how ominous she is compared to seemingly compared to Esther. So yeah, I mean, we know that Esther's very problematic and very manipulative, but I mean, as I've said, I feel like this season we're ultimately going to be dealing with Dahlia for the latter part. I don't know how many of the original family is going to survive in regards to I'd say halfway through this season. I don't know. I don't think Esther's gonna survive. Finn, I'm not so sure about. Cole, I could probably see him, you know, sticking around. So yeah, and Michael's got to be dealt with at some point. But we'll just have to wait and see what will happen. So yeah, but it was really, really nice to see Rebecca again. Speaking of original family members, we have to address Rebecca because, yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course she was put in a very perilous situation when Elijah decided to go ballistic. And obviously that's going to throw room for concern, isn't it? And I guess there was a little bit of that foreshadowing when there was a bit of a Freaky Friday situation with Klaus and Elijah. I even said it. It's like Freaky Friday with how much hostility that Elijah was showing. So, yeah. And I wasn't sure where things were going to go with Elijah. I mean, I thought it made sense for his own character to be a bit annoyed with the coffee stain on his shirt. I mean, have you tried getting coffee stains out of your whites? Yeah, it's difficult. So, I felt like that was in character, but of course, we then found out that he caused a complete massacre. So, yeah. And that is really, really concerning stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah. And I just feel so bad for him because I think with Esther, she's really fucked him up. So, yeah. Even Klaus has said that he must have been screwed up more than... yeah, it must have messed him up more than I thought. So... yeah. And it's just going to be really, really scary stuff to see Elijah potentially be a bit more unhinged. Because I don't think there's going to be a quick fix for this. So that is concerning. But there is a lot of concerning stuff in this. I mean, we haven't even, of course, touched upon Michael for a couple of episodes, and we know that he's a very, very concerning character. So, whilst we've got this whole idea to stop Esther from doing this whole shebang to Rebecca, yeah, so, but it depends on if Esther is going to survive, because I've even said that, yeah, she's going to probably completely die out by midway point of the season. And then, of course, the focus will be Dahlia, because I mean, there is opportunity for Esther too, of course, again, jump from Lenore's body to someone else's. Yeah, even if it is a last resort, use Cammie's body. But I guess it makes sense why she's not going to use Cammie's body. I mean, she's not a witch, so yeah. If anything, she'd probably jump in Davina's body. If there was a plan in motion to, okay, well, if Lenore, if I can't deal with Lenore, yeah. Plus, we know how Davina can get a bit of a handle on Klaus, so Davina's probably her best move, really. So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see where things are going to go with this whole situation. Because I just worry with Cammie that she's definitely going to get possessed by someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be Rebecca, although Rebecca is a tempting option as well because of, as I've mentioned, it makes sense that Rebecca would probably consider this whole thing. And that's why when Elijah spilled out the whole thing, like, especially with how Rebecca made a mention about the perks of mortality and having a kid of her own and all of that. That's why I was low-key a bit worried that, is this kind of Esther, somehow influencing Elijah? Because, I mean, it kind of feels like you're railroading Rebecca into a decision here in terms of, well, I'll be mortal again, because with Rebecca being mortal, she can have those kids of her own, and that's why it is so tantalizing. So, and with this episode in mind, it makes you, I guess, it makes me really glad that they didn't completely leave Rebecca out of the picture when it came to, because I have made a few mentions over the course of this season, has Esther considered Rebecca? And I guess the answer to that is yes, she has. But also there are layers to Rebecca's character in terms of why this works so well. Given her need for family, given that, in her current situation, she can't have that, but with her soul in another body, that's viable. So, it does raise the stakes a little bit. And for Elijah to even say that I did consider, like, it is tempting. Yeah. So, and I think Klaus is the only one who is, but to be fair, he'd be losing out on his hybrid perks as well. So, yeah, but I mean, same with Haley, and yeah, it like Haley's even entertained the idea. So yeah, but yeah, with Haley in mind, shall we talk about that? So yeah, but it is interesting with this whole ancient thing, and to see how she is willing to commit to this. It is really interesting to see her go all in, and I feel like with Elijah just not answering, that really kind of it's kind of like, okay, who do I want to spend my life with? Do I want to spend my life with this person, or with person A, or person B? And if person A is not interested, that's what it kind of feels like. So yeah, but I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see where things will go. Like, because I mean, whilst this does seem like a very progressive thing for the Wolves and all of that, I do feel like there are going to be obviously complications, not just from Elijah, but maybe with Klaus, now that him and Haley are going to reunite with Hope and all of that. So yeah, of course, that's a matter of let's wait and see where this story does take us. But yeah, yeah. So, but we'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait and see, because I do see, whilst it is a pretty opportunistic idea. Yeah, like it's just. You just got to think of the other parties involved, especially Elijah. But I mean, Haley could just bring it. Well, you wasted your chance, bud. But it's more so Klaus and Hope, really, isn't it? Because that is more directly linked. I don't know if Klaus is gonna care, a wee bit too much on all of that, but we'll see. That's why I'm like keeping an open mind with this whole marriage situation, because I do like it, and I do like Jackson and Haley as a ship. But of course, you just got to think about, well, there are going to be detriments to this, and it might mainly be Elijah. So yeah. But yeah. So yeah, but I really, really enjoyed seeing how things were going to go down with Cole, with Finn. I mean, Finn was going to be always a tough egg to crack when it comes to trying to persuade him to join Team Klaus. Team Klaus. Cole, on the other hand, not so much, especially since we acknowledge that there is obviously hesitancy, I guess is the word, when it comes to Cole and obeying his mother's commands and all of that. So yeah, and it was really it is really, really great stuff to see. So because I mean, it was especially it was fun to see Marcel just try to get at Cole as well, but it was also very interesting to see how Cole responded to this whole thing, like wanting to be a part of the family, and that's it. And he doesn't feel like his mum gives two hoots about this. So, and this is really it's kind of like he just doesn't know where to turn at this moment, does he? That's why he's adhering to Mommy Dearest, or at least up until this episode, because he's completely directionless and he does want to be a part of a family. But the thing is, and it's not really beneficial whatsoever. But Esther's so far the close, considering the debacle with the brothers and all of that. His mother's the closest thing to achieving that, and that is pushing it as well. That is So to have there be this amicability between Cole and Klaus, it gives him a little bit of that hope, really, I guess. So yeah. And I think there is some truth what he's saying. He's not saying this to manipulate Klaus or anything like that. I think deep down he does want a family, but the problem is this family is so dysfunctional. Like, yeah, it's just baffling. And as I've said, with Esther, she's probably like, in terms of Cole's pursuit of that family, she's probably the best option, and Nat isn't really saying much at all, considering it's like picking scraps, if anything. So yeah, but I also really loved that quote from Klaus as well, in terms of viewing like, as long as you stop viewing Esther as the former, and more so in the latter, in regards to comparing her to a mother and a monster. I really, really loved that quote, really. So yeah, and it kind of gives Cole a chance to unbind those chains, really. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I felt like that was really, really great. I also loved Josh and Aiden as well. That was wholesome. My heart, I just worry about something bad's going to happen, especially since Josh said it's like a Romeo and Romeo scenario. I'm like, you do know how that ended, right? So yeah, even if they made even if they changed, we didn't have Romeo and Juliet, but a gay version of that, like of Romeo and Juliet, but they kept the story the same in terms of how that ended. Yeah, it would still probably be tragic if they just changed it up. So yeah, just saying a Romeo and Romeo situation is like a bit dangerous, considering how tragically that ended, right? So That's when you say, oh, it's like Romeo and Juliet. It's like, you do know how that ended, right? So it wasn't a happily ever after scenario. Let's just say that. So, yeah. But no, I mean, I did really my heart. Yeah, and they had that first kiss, and it was like, oh, awesome. Like I said, I was low-key hoping that Davina was prying in or whatever, but she had other focuses, Klaus. But of course, she has to learn enemy of my enemy in this whole scenario with Esther. As much as she hates it. Yeah, so. But yeah, that was a really good episode of the originals. I'll see you guys next time then. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!